This is my turn. From 1940 to 1956, a man called George Matisky set off bombs in places like movie theaters and train stations all over New York City. Holy moly. So there were a lot of bomb explosion. Okay? What is a bomb explosion? Can you say it? Bomb explosion. Boom! Right?
Okay.
This horrible guy. This bomber. And a psychiatrist, it's a professional. It's a professional whose expertise is about understanding human psychology, or you have any mental issue, you visit the psychiatrist. Huh? What does that mean in Korean? In Korean? Psychiatrist. In Korea, you visit a psychiatrist for some reason. People might think you're crazy. That kind of we talked about what the bias or prejudice. We have this prejudice or bias about a patient who visits a psychiatrist's office or clinic. So psychiatrist named James A. Brussel was called in by the police to help. So the police called him. So let's say you are the psychiatrist James A. Brussel. And Mr. Brussel, this is New York Police Station, department, New York Police Station or department. Would you please help us find the reasons or the motive of these bombers, like New York bomb explosion? We would like you to help us like that, okay? So he was called in by the police to help. He used the crime scene photos and notes, right, from the bomber. Why? To profile the criminal doing the bombing. So you want to understand the criminal, you need some clues, you need some information about the criminal, okay? That you need to profile this guy, okay? So he assured the police that the man was a middle-aged. What does that mean, assured? It means convince. 확신시키다. He assured the police that the man was middle-aged, like Dave teacher, 중년, and unmarried. Why? 미혼, and the skilled 능숙한 mechanic, 기술공, from Connecticut. Wow! So this guy must come from the same region, Connecticut. Connecticut is a state of the United States, like in New York State, California State, Texas State, right? It's Connecticut. This was an example of a criminal profiling. Profiling is used when the criminal's identity is unknown. You don't know who the person is. You have no idea who did this. Okay? So did you ever experience such a thing in your family? Like if somebody did something bad, but nobody says, nobody comes clean. Like, I've done this. Nobody says that. So how would you, get to know who did it? Like, did you even experience such a thing? Something bad happened to you, but nobody told you that he or she did it. What was it? You need clues. Like something happened to you, so you need the 단서들. These clues will lead to you a conclusion. Like something happened to you, so you found the guy who actually did it. for sharing your story. I like it. And you don't know the identity. What is identity? 정체 or 신분. You don't know. So the criminal's identity is unknown. Upon profiling, based on profiling, based on you know what it means.
Yeah.
바탕으로, the psychological sketch of the person is created. Psychological sketch. And this sketch helps the police more easily find him or her. Okay? It is essential. Like, what does that mean, essential? Necessary. Very important, very significant. It is essential, 필수적인, integral, vital tool for the police trying to solve major crimes. Profiling has been used. Can you translate that in Korean? Because this is the 현재 완료 plus 수동태. You know?
Yeah.
So translate that in Korean, please.
사용되었다.
Exactly. Good job. Profiling has been used for a long time to help the police. So, those profilers are real police officers? No, they're hired. They're hired. So temporarily. Temporarily means 일시적으로. So profilers are not police officers. Okay. And they are experts. Meaning, in Korean, I'm an English expert.
전문가.
Yes. I'm a specialist. There are experts who create criminal profiles for the police. There is crime scene evidence. Proof, evidence. What does that mean? 증거. Evidence, proof are all 증거. That is why you must ask the police to keep the crime scene neat and clean. Not polluted, not contaminated. Oops. Alright, let's go. Alright. And psychology to write about the suspect. Suspect, it is 용의자 or person of interest. They can't tell who the person is. Like they cannot tell you, oh, Jin who lives in Dong apartment. They cannot do it. Yeah. But they can just say, this suspect has to be middle schooler, like first grade or second grade, and he must wear glasses. And he's probably good at a foreign language. Abracadabra, things like that. But you cannot really tell others who the person really is. But you can just have lots of thought and guesses going on. And they can't tell who the person is, but they can tell the police what kind of person to look for. You can, what? These profilers help police officer to narrow down. What does it narrow down? What does that mean in Korean? Okay? Like you could say, this criminal or this suspect may live in like 20 kilometer or 30 kilometers within the 20 and 30 kilometers in distance. To be a profiler, one or anybody needs a degree. I told you, 학위 in psychology, 심리학학위. And criminal justice, like 형법, or behavior science. And profilers sometimes work in a police department, 경찰서, 이래. But sometimes they are independent worker. What does that mean, independent worker? 독립된 노동자 또는 독립된 사람. Profiling is especially effective in the case of a repeated crime. Repeated crime. 연쇄 범죄. Chain reaction. Like a chain. The serial killing. Serial killing. Serial killing. Serial murder. You know murder? What is a murder? Murder. Huh? Murder. 살인. Okay, serial. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. The serial killer. Serial killers. The profile tells the police what the killer may act like. Left-handed or right-handed. And these probably sometimes you can see the suspect can be lame. Lame. What is a lame? Lame means 절뚝거리는. Because the pressure both feet give on the surface of the ground quite different. If you are crooked or if you're crippled, 장애가 있네, crippled, like we have a problem with on your left leg, right? What happens? It is deeper. Why? You should balance your body, so you give more weight on the left leg. When you have the left leg, when you have your left leg crippled, so you're like, see?
Yeah.
The footprints are different. I like that's kind of your teacher David is a great fan of criminal TV soap operas. I like NCIS, and I love all kinds of CSI. It's a crime scene investigator. Okay. The profile tells the police that what the killer may act like. I told you if this person is crippled or normal, or if this person have any physical issues. Okay, left-handed or right-handed, right? Any bladder problem, you keep urinating. And it also tells the police what kind of person the killer may target next. There was a 살인했죠. And these guys hunted a lady a lady who was wearing a red outfit, red shirt, a red dress, things like that. Okay? On a rainy day. All right.
Yeah.
And so, in the movie, the police couldn't find it, couldn't catch the bad guy, the criminal, or the serial killer. But the real guy was caught a few years ago. Yu Young-chul.
Yeah.
Yu Young, something like that.
Yeah.
This guy, so killed more than 10 women. Shoot. So you can expect another serial killing to happen because everything matches. Rainy day and Wednesday and everything. Then the profiler can give very important information to the police, and the police may be ready. Something might happen. Okay, the where it might happen. So where it might happen, and like the killer may target this kind of person. So you search the matches. So next target is a guy called something like blah blah blah, and whose father is a worker for a international company, like huge company, like 대기업, and whose family has 3 or more kids. So you're gonna be the next target. And that way, like that way the police can stop further crimes. I got you! Like that. Profilers can learn a lot about a criminal's habits from the evidence they leave behind. So 살인했죠. This guy left peach. He ate peach. The seed was left inside of the woman's body.
Yeah.
Peach. Weird. Strange. All of this is impressive. Wow. How can a profiler can know when and how the next crime is going to take place? How? Who could be the next target where the next crime will happen, will take place? How can a person know such thing? That's incredible. That's impressive. But not everyone agrees with profiling. Some people say, oh no, we should be scientific. This is not scientific. You know? And what about the hypnotist, 최민술, hypnotist? Red sun? Like that. Can you believe that? But you can. This is more like religious. That's superstitious. Remember superstitious? Superstitious. Can you write it down? Superstitious. It means 미신적인. 미신의. Some people, constantly complain that this is not based on the science. Okay, this is like a person's guess, a person's experience. You know the hunch feeling? 육감. I got it. It's gut feeling. Can you say gut feeling? 육감. 육감. Oh, I feel like telling you something bad is gonna happen because that's what my gut feeling says. You know that there's a detective in the 살인의 show. 내 눈을 바라봐. 나쁜 놈들은 다 보면 알아. So he shines flashlight. Every worker in a construction site. Look at me. Yeah. You are the guy. So he let the guy take off his pants. It was red panties, pantyhole. It was red. Underwear is red. It was like women's underwear. Yeah. He was wearing women's underwear. It's a hunch or gut feeling. So some say it's just a guessing game. Just guess. It may not work. It may not always work. Sometimes we fail. The profilers fail. Profiling methods have improved over time. How? The technological advances. CCTVs, a lot of data, collected and accumulated data. Accumulate means this accumulation. Stack on top of boom, 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 such a long period of time. And today's profilers are much, much better than previous profilers. The previous profiler is like, what did you eat for lunch? Blah, blah. What did you eat for dinner? You are the criminal, like that. It's like a guessing game. Yeah. And this guy, how do you know? Like that. Like Conan. Sherlock Holmes and Conan thing. Yeah. Just hunch, gut feeling. You think you have a gut feeling? No, I have a gut feeling. They can create a better profiles thanks to, due to. You know what thanks to? Remember that's the spiritual artery. Thanks to the help of the OECD, UNICEF. Decade, 수십 년. knowledge, 지식, and experience, 경험. Even if 비록 멀지라도 their information isn't perfect,
Yeah.
it is still a great help to the police. But police doesn't, or they don't just heavily rely on only profiling. You know, what is that? They don't heavily depend on. Lojin, can you translate this? The police, they don't heavily depend on profiling.
아,
Tell me in Korean.